Hello, everybody, and welcome to an update on Tropical Storm Dolly here in the North Atlantic here. You can see the east coast to the left of your screen there, staying harmlessly away from them. You can see Dolly right there in the center of your screen. This is water vapor imagery off of Ghost 16. Updates every 10 minutes or so. Um, you can see the water vapor loop of Dolly here, and you can see earlier in the frames, you can see really deep convection firing off just to the east of the center, and the center's as the convection thread wrapping around the center, it's kind of warmed with time and gotten kind of weaker. Um, and that's probably due in parts because of this storm, tropical storm Dolly, is heading for cooler waters. Because before this, it was over. Um, the Gulf Stream, and it's going to be heading off of the Gulf Stream fairly soon. So that may be why the convection may be on the decline right now. This is the current models for the storm right now. Most of them have it passing to the south of Newfoundland, right there. Only one model makes it have landfall in extreme southern Newfoundland there as a weakening, probably extratropical storm by that point. Um, in terms of impacts, the really only place that's going to be getting any impacts from this storm is going to be Newfoundland, but they're going to be relatively minor since the storm's going to be passed through the south. Just probably expect higher than normal seas, maybe some gusty winds and rainfall there. Other than that, that's pretty much going to be about it. Like I said, it's probably going to be on a tropical transition if it isn't already right about there in the next 48 to 36 hours there with time as it heads over into the cooler waters away from the Gulf Stream. This is the latest National Hurricane Center forecast cone for Tropical Storm Dolly. You can see they have it weakening and dying pretty much at about 2 in the morning Thursday. Um, and this is the latest advisory as of 5 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. This is advisory number 6 on the storm. You can see the current information on it is that it's located at 40.1 degrees north and 61.1 degrees west. Maximum sustained winds are at 45 miles per hour. Movement is to the northeast northeast at 12 miles per hour with time. Here's a rainbow IR imagery of the storm off of Go 16 here. You can see earlier, like I said, how convection was kind of bubbling near the not near the center, but to the kind of southeast of the center, and then as it tried wrapping around the center, it kind of has weakened and waned a little bit. Remains to be seen if it tries to have a lot ditch efforts and try to regain that convection before it heads. Uh, Away from the Gulf Stream there and into the really cooler waters. Time remains to be seen there. This is the visible imagery of the storm currently of Dolly. You can see a little bit better there, as I was saying earlier, how it had fired that really deep convection earlier, and as it tried to wrap itself around and try to form an eye mid-level eye-like feature, the convection has kind of waned with time, and that's probably, like I said, due in part to it going over cooler waters, or starting to go over cooler waters now, which aren't going to be that much in the way of helpful for strengthening storm. And going over to the different basin here to the Eastern Pacific, and we got a lot of activity here. Let me go over and go to the National Hurricane Center here really quickly and show you how many active weather, how much active weather we have here. We have a disturbance here. You could read that entire thing. It's at 50% for the next 48 hours. Next 5 days, 70%. The other one to the east of that, 50% chance within the next 48 hours and 5 days. Then the one to the right of that one is at 40% through the next 48 hours and then 80% through the next 5 days. And then there's a one to the southeast of that. That's at 0%, near 0% rather, for the next 48 hours and 30% chance for the next 5 days of forming into at least a tropical depression strength storm or higher in the Eastern Pacific. So that's just a little look of what's currently going on in the tropics today. Um, Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was decent. And again, let's go ahead and look at the water vapor imagery. I don't know why it's doing that. I think it's loading new frames there. But again, this is Tropical Storm Dolly here. Another little tidbit of information here is that this storm is the northernmost tropical or subtropical system that has formed before rather July 1st. This goes back to the records from 1851 to now. This is the northernmost tropical storm or tropical cyclone that has formed in the North Atlantic since records began in 1851, before July 1st, that is, so in the month of June. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this update. Have a great day and wherever you guys are. Stay safe, of course. Until then, see you guys in the next video. Peace.